sleeping schedule is fucked up. As you have guessed easily. So, cars, buttons, tutorials, whatever, etc. Okay, keep hiding. We need to do some story missions. Let's continue. Let's continue one of my most loved sci-fis. Okay, no side missions, thank you. Should I go to our area first? Should I go? No? It's right. I think we've talked to every one of each of the members of our crew, of our perfect Normandy and the shepherd about. I think we've talked, right? Yeah, I remember. Or do I? Okay, Asteroids. The sun has been no area. It's closer to us. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. No area packs. Before doing that, there are fortuna. Let me open the systems first. And somehow I ended up collecting all of those bigger elements, insignias, bananas. Oh! I thought it was. I misclicked. 9 of 9? Okay, whatever. We completed our last episode with the DLC, and I've learned that you can get some of the best armors in the game from there. Wreckage, escape pods. I think we were here. Yeah. We were there. Some sort of side mission. Most likely. Which I can't remember. Rebellion. Nope. And dude, as I said before, I wish there was a quest meter kind of thing that tells you how percentage you get on the missions, etc., or collectibles like not this time. 7 afternoon. I think we've been there through on the missions or completion, etc., like in Mass Effect 2, 3. I'm pretty sure there were mods, but I usually don't use mods. I prefer to play games as the devs intended them to be, as much as possible. Frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. Sparsely charted by the Nori Development Corporation, all these out labs to perform research to dangers and controversial to be performed elsewhere. Even though it is a unique situation, it's a source of many wild conspiracy theories. I wonder.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Really suspicious.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
I think this is the place where we saved the Red Knight Queen. If I remember correct, I remember something called place, some sort of labs involved, etc.
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Okay, who should I pick? Okay, I will play with Rex as much as possible. Maybe careless repairing now tally right, yeah. I need that decryption skill of ours.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Thank you.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
What is this? Okay, this is the place, right? This is the Red Knight Queen, etc. Imagine. Michael Matsuo.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, ma'am.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Just try.
Don't try it.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself. Get out of here.
What did the cats do?
I am sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Oh, right, this place, yeah. So many places, if I remember correct, as well. Okay. Let me check that first off.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the phones.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Readable, understandable.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the Executive Board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Ignorant.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's flunky? Where?
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Okay, I will require your cooperation then.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the
I
elevator.
should have taken Liara with me.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
If Lady Benezia is here, it might be wise to bring Liara along. She knows her mother better than we do.
True. How can I bring her again? How they has so much which don't this just FT. Right stand. I need decryption. I think. Yeah, let's bring Liara. Let's bring her. Not this one. Not this one. Joker! He's making her.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Let's go.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
Yeah.
If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
A business phone.
The managers warned us about you. I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15. I don't understand these rumors about synthetic insights. If the office is closed, it must be for a good reason. I don't care what happened on Peak 15. We've all signed non-disclosure agreements. I can't talk to you. It could cost me my job.
See.
The managers warned us about you.
Where is this? Post shop. Okay, let's Merchant.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here.
They are indeed.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous. Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for, or I walk out. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay. I have no problem with that. This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with? Could I buy something now? Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Maybe some licenses. There's Phoenix. I'm looking for Onyx. Onyx should be our default and 7 armor. There's nothing interesting, honestly. No. What was it? Colossus?
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later. Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
We need upgrades. Upgrade, nothing to.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience.
The sniper rifle, not interesting. Wasn't all materials license. Which is maximum number of planes carried by one. Thank you. Okay, that's all, I guess. Let me check our journal. The one is tribute package. You agreed to both this package has been left outside the Monday in Malcolm Bay. Okay, let's go and get it quick then. And I'm already sidetracked by the side quests. Residence. This is the Malcolm Bay, right? Your requires those package detectors to be a powerful experimental weapon mode when it's back to him, it is stopped. Or we can snitch him. But that's a permanent action, I believe. So I won't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, hold my jaw. Hold some.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Yeah. Another choice. I haven't picked it up. What are the consequences to this though? Maybe I should just... It's a mod, it's been said. How good can it be? Right? I'm keeping it, maybe?
Change of plans. I've decided to keep it myself. You cannot do that. Inamorda will be furious with this one. This one wants the other to leave now.
I'm around. Okay. Let's see now. There's room. So. Can I save real quick? I want to see if we can get some renegades out of this fuck actually. I didn't actually say it. Fuck me sideways sometimes. Okay.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies.
Yeah, it seems like. And we are matching in colors. So why shouldn't we go out together sometime? Yeah, why not? I mean, I set my eyes on Tally, but turns out you can't romance with Tally. Specific one. Maybe it's it's almost nothing. Kylo round 7, level 7. Should we have better friendly? Maybe it will open some other dialogue options with the Croman you mentioned, but I don't know. Renegade's not pardon. Same.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
There are other two. Okay, let's say first. Yes.
Here you are. The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you.
Say a lie.
This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
I hope that's a joke.
You're trying to make me laugh. You think I'm here to amuse you, to make funny sputtering noises when you offer an insult instead of a reward. No. This one would never. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits.
So much.
That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more. If that's the best you can do, fine. This one is glad to have come to an agreement. I'm just browsing right now. This one awaits your return. How may this one assist? Show me what you're selling. Of course.
Those licenses. Or upgrades. We've ordered. With some people we can talk.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you. If Sergeant Sterling catches me with you, she'll, I don't know, crush my trachea with her brain or something. Some of the guys do side jobs for the administrator. I'll only do what Captain Matsuo says. You know what I could go for right now? A donut.
Right.
I'm keeping an eye on that Krogan at the hotel. He's a mercenary,
Oh,
named
he's a
Ina
doctor.
Morda.
I should just go for the problem. There's the hotel log. There's the hotel. There's something here on a race. It is right there. They don't give us any renegade points, just experience and money. This is where we left the facility, I believe. Right.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
What can you do? Honestly. I'm keeping it. I will try the other. Sure. Let's see how it turns out.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? I've been busy. I'll pick it up later. This one implores the Spectre for haste. The customer is quick-tempered. I'll be back later then. This one awaits your return.
Here we go. Back at sleep and... How's my health? What's wrong?
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
They're very suspicious. This... No. Okay, let's speak. That's Krogan. Let's try it in town. There's another.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Milan?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from your My real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Should I trust him?
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in binary helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Okay, I'll do it.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I quit.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Wait, where is this problem again? Okay, he's upstairs, I believe. This must be the dude. Yeah, Namorda. Namorda first.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Novaria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught with his toes wet. The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum Keratin Nar Eegi Bella Elias. No, that's the administrator.
Sounds like
the Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch. Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Novaria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
That was about that Lloyd guy. Let's talk with this guy.
What do you want?
What are you having?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother. What do you want?
Okay, talk about Opal.
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Stop.
I am. I thought it would be better to deal with you directly.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Hey, give me a figure.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
Be serious.
If you want to see more of the package than me beating you with it, make a serious offer.
I could snap your neck before you pull a weapon. But I like your negotiation skills. Reminds me of my father. I'll give you 750.
Promise. Not enough?
Not good enough. I'll take it to Opal.
Probably couldn't add up how much more you'd earn. Stupid base 10 math. That's what they get for having extra fingers.
Should I?
You have my package?
Yeah, let's make a deal.
What's it worth to you?
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want.
Interesting.
500 credits.
Okay.
I can snap your neck before you... I'll give you 750. Likewise. Now go away. Gods wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
Nice. It's a better deal.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
It's not.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Prices, right?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That's the commercial price, for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Fuck, why we... Not everything I do is legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Did I fuck up? Let's play hacked into Vargas network, not to the something. I think we are fine. This fucking renegade points this much is not enough to say him to go the conversation, make the conversation go further. I really don't understand sometimes. Really don't understand.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Thank you, plus 2 points. Jesus Christ, this guy. Really? Warn him for, kill me, warn him?
Commander Shepard.
You're the Spectre, right?
What sort of waffle did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin strip.
Full benefits, of course.
Ah, sure. The company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized housing. After a year, I'd start getting stock options.
You hear about the resort? And the equator? Bounce backing, diving, an accredited asset Eurofield?
If you like that sort of thing, I'd rather climb with you.
Okay, let's go check this Loric guy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Who might you be?
Loric Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
What should we do? Not interested. No, I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Let's check. Once inside, find those levels once. Don't know what to do with the evidence, so should be here, right? I don't remember that. Analyze dude or lady. Is it a person? Maybe. I don't know. Not remember. Administration office. Jana scene.
How can I help you?
I see. Gianna?
How can I help you?
Okay.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
Weather?
What kind of weather cuts modern communication?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Huh? Find a nice office though. Okay, is this guy a good person? I can't remember.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Jesus Christ.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapon screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Personal escort?
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So either way.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Such IQ.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
Did we say...
Lorik Keene wants me to break into his own office. He says you're corrupt.
Indeed. Surely you can see his story as a lie to cover his own crimes.
He has evidence?
He asked me to recover certain records relating to you.
Mr. Keene's records would doubtless aid my own investigation against him. If you happen to recover them, I would be in your debt. You understand me?
I understand.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Okay, what now then? Only unabated important managers have them. Okay. I think those both guys are corrupted. Sounds like. What is this? I think. What? Synthetic insights. The bottle? Maybe? Let's check though. From the hotel, let's go. Probably.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Not yet.
Well, there are still plenty of drinks I have not yet sampled.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Yeah, kinda. Sure.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on the Varia now. I can't talk long.
Is this nice? Okay, let's see what this one. What's that? This is under protection. Thank you. Levels 20.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Rana. What am I missing? Oh, I think we should go that synthetic insights thing. Seems like. That is the office. I thought it was administration and such. Totally forgotten about this game. Which is a real thing, I believe. Or is it? How could someone possibly remember all of these things? Where was it? I thought there was a passage to garage. What is that? What's this?
Spectre, right?
Why?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annihilus, and a matriarch came through.
Gotcha.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. So Annihilus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Annihilus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have to go.
Thanks for the
You need
information.
anything? I'll be here.
I needed anything, and you wasn't there. Or even weren't. Some passes. Okay, this is the area.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Annihilus is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
How do you rate your confidence in that? 90th percentile? Is a 10% chance of death acceptable?
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Nice. Nice. Look out! I love this gun. Sniper. You show yourselves. missing someone. Fishing. Ladies.
You must die!
She's fast. Decent song. Seems to like him. Underneath us. Okay, always there's one. What else?
Destroy you!
This is easy. 5 minutes.
Area secured.
Jesus, they are scared the shit out of me. Is this first time? Or I can't remember. Hey, what's... I don't remember something like this from original. But hey. If you download that's fine. Let's check. The recovered lyrics, evidence, and to remake the alarm. Should we expect some trouble? Doesn't like me. Should I? Okay. Wait up.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Fair point.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
I will destroy you!
Jesus Christ.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? Annaleus would throw
You are here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
If you want to fight, I'll give
you talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Hitting so far. Such a more and could deal with the Spectre. Things I'm going here, and I can see this. I remember I was finding out the evidence of someone else. Some lady. I'm not sure.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It must be Annaleus' thugs.
It's probably Annaleus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Okay. This should be the lady. It should be the lady we are looking for. Yeah, I think I remember correct. Those two were corrupted. They were over their heads. I remember correct. So I think we will do the right thing here. We are badasses, but not assholes, right? It fits the mentality. The morality. Engineer. Show me what you got.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Why's an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analaeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits.
Oh god.
Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
Stupid asses.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Another stupid question. Let's continue.
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
I see. We care. Yeah. I need Queen's pass.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
You gave me the company line about Peak 15. What's the truth?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
What if there's no all clear?
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
See.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
What was in the crates?
Do you know what you had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Wait until... Wonder that accidents... It must not knowledge and lots of this. Also, it will maybe his evidence tomorrow. That's true. Okay, Shepard.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Lie. He testified against Analaeus.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Then right, I will.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Analaeus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Okay, last Time 5. Renegade. Just perfect.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Oh. Succubus? Succubus thing? Okay.
Armed commandos were allowed on Novaria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
Nice.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Don't mind if
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I think we did this. Right? I have your evidence. Probably leads us to give the evidence to Lori. Probably this, so let's go to the...
I should let you go.
Gianna.
If you wish, I will continue to enjoy the bar.
Evidence conceals that. Let's remove the corruption here. We do go up sometimes. Probably I could talk to the Paralays, right? Let me see that. Let's see that now. Wait a second.
Spectre, have you by any chance acquired Mr. Keen's so-called evidence?
Oh, we can. Gianna is investigating you. This is an asshole thing to do.
No, not yet.
No doubt you have more pressing demands on your time. As do I, to be frank.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Zeddy cat. We have Swan and Renegade.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Yeah. I promised King.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there.
Thank you.
I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Go on. Me yoink. Where is my random find things? Hey, let me do a last roundup with the banner and Lori. Let's see what they have to say.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I give it to Namona.
I sold the package to Inamorda. The other did what? The Spectre has betrayed this one?
Yeah.
The Spectre has cost this one much. Perhaps more than you know. This one's livelihood depends on that income.
Believe that I'm not a real cop.
You were breaking the law. If a real police officer had caught you, you'd be in jail for years. This one wishes the other to leave now. Have it your way.
Whatever. No, you can't talk to us.
Ananias was running this place just fine before that Parasini woman came along.
What a dickheads do.
Look, since the administrator was arrested, our managers are interrogating everyone who talked to you.
Jesus Christ, this place. And now let's go to the garage. And finish this mission. And she also has a view, right? Maybe an interesting pronunciation.
Miss Parasini contacted me as she lifted off-world. The board will be taking me into protective custody.
Nice.
I expect I will be testifying in the next few days.
Anything on that guy? No, GM, right? Commander Shepard.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on the very...
I've got no more business with you.
Okay, let's go. I'm still enough. I think this is all the content we can. Moment. So let's go.
My people have dealt with the corporations on Noveria in the past. They pay well and they don't ask any questions.
I can see that. Okay, this was the boring part of the mission, probably. Let's get into some combat. This is related to Black Nightwing. I'm almost sure. What are you doing, my dude? Relax.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Yes.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
And here we go. Oh, I hate these guys.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
things! Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Myself.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Very Japanese. Now you know what to look for.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
The same thing that happens to all species, Captain. Evolution.
I must report to the Executive Board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
No renegade points whatsoever. etc. Oh, we could have blown that up. Wasn't that me? I will take a quick bio break. I need to pee. Sorry, guys. these boxes. Search. They are placed for the concealed difficulty. Or 80 for the signature. This is P15, right? Let's say that right now. That's right. Some sort of shots or points.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
They are trapped in that doorway. Want to go? Yeah. Spawn them near me. Yes. Rush there. We get the here. Fuck, I hate these birds.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
They would know they are. They won't shoot us. Nuts. I hate those turrets. They are hurting so much. Anything else? I will save as much as I can. Yes,
What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape.
Okay, right, nice, yeah. That wasn't my main point. Now they are closing in.
Bring it on.
Please don't. That was nasty. What is this lab? Yeah, let's go.
I need a target.
I've never seen anything like them.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Bacteria. Came through that door. Honestly, I hate simulated fear. Alright. Let's see more now. Disruptor torpedoes. Spot. HR. Store discount price. Another point in the. That's right there. We have 10 points. Points in charm. We have Dragon somehow. Jesus. And we have level her up. Lift. Okay, dumping. Huh? We make it. Let's save here. Continue. There's a surprise behind that door, right? I hear screaming. Overlord. So 1 seconds. Yes. Minute. 1 6. No. What is this?
Perimeter clear.
Shooting him. So.
Enemy sighted.
They are near.
Here it comes.
We are safe.
All clear.
A backup power system, Shepard. Must be for the station mainframe.
The damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Network access. Manual reactivation. Never core one damaged, tension loading, step on blah blah blah. Is incomplete. Table to start to interactive, go to shut down, button to exit. How do I? Choose model to move. How do I choose them? Arrow keys? this does this. Decaying does this. Jesus Christ. What then? I don't understand the logic behind this. Huh? No. I think I need to move these things over for 2 or 3. No. I really hate this. Okay. Insufficient energy. Can we? Do we need to move on? Here. can't I move this? Further? Okay, no. Move this to the right. I moved. Oh, core 2 or 3. Now I can move anything. Here now. Here now. This course has nothing specific in terms of connection to each other. I don't understand the logic, honestly. Just comes up here. No, why can't I click this? Doesn't make any sense. And this goes all of 3 for some reason. If I click this, goes to that one. And all of 3. Only 2. This part though. Here we are. Why? This bug or something? This shouldn't be this hard. Okay, here. I think it's something related with the size, it seems like. Yeah. Here now. I know Yeah, it's about the size. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Alliance Navy.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
One moment, please. Service record confirmed. Due to the current emergency, you are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Yeah.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Emergency guidelines.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connection. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Should we go first though? Reactor, right. Yeah. Trams should be the last one. Let's fix that reactor first.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Same.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Just give me.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
Okay, I trust you. Finally. Is it fixed? Something happening. Let's see. Yeah,
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Check the journal real quick here. Announcements. Landlines. It can be found on Earth, right? I see.
Online. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right
Very
now.
well, Commander. Logging you out.
Navina. Should be her sister or something.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
That's fine.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
This is looking like a trap.
Enemy sighted.
Just shoot.
Passenger trams are offline.
Catching you up.
Just maybe shotgun. Yeah, try that.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
It's fucking. think they are safe.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
This is a mirror. We have completed the repairs to P15. This is the mirror.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Wait the approach.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
How will I fix it?
What would it take to get the decon failsafes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe system which vents a 5,000-degree Kelvin plasma. This is sufficient to sterilize any potential contagion. Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
I don't have time for this. Override and open the doors.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to enter?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
Hot labs?
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
You have no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
Yeah. Okay, then let's go.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Let's recognize. It took a chance now. just lies. Jesus Christ, that's really cool. Yeah, there's something.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. No hazardous or unauthorized materials detected.
Are you sure? Yeah.
They are locked in.
Jesus Christ. Can we do something for these?
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. Work the tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struct. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Can we just burn them with a button or something to burn them? These games. Jesus Christ. There will be lots of news here, right? Yourselves. Something happened. Something happened.
Departing Central Station. Destination,
was
Rift
easy from
Station.
opening a door.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Bring that wall down here. I really don't know. And I don't want to know why. Okay, we've been forced to go left. Hot maps. Whatever it is.
Stand down.
What's going on here?
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
I'm here for minutes.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
Benezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth? It's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Let's see.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I just wanted to offer some deployment advice. You're lucky these things are dumb animals. 3 coordinated guys could take this place.
Have you checked the layout yet? Easily defensible by a few people. That's not counting the automated defenses.
Automated defenses can be overridden.
What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Let's see.
Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Yeah, I got that.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts in stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Okay then. Else?
Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
This is the right way. Thing to see here, Captain something this. Those people.
You're not going to go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
What?
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
And she's meditating.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Just your turn.
Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave to die. Their fault anyway.
What's this?
Bug out.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
It seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically. Everyone here could say the same. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
If we have money, nice. Point spend. Casa fabrications license. Thank you. Please. Certain. Still slightly Phoenix. Level 6 now. So, yeah, let's just upgrade this. I know why the wants from our acquisition officer. Yeah. Rifle, armor upgrade. I'm gonna have those, these shotgun. We will sell those after we equip our guys with these. So many upgrade though. That's rifle. Have armor. Nothing. Sniper rifle. Assault rifle. Sludge. Medium armor. Hydra. Some orbital, I will keep those. Upgrades. Why aren't these sorted? Oh, just by them, okay, I see. So many items, dude. We have 2 millions. Okay. I think I've sold something so valuable. Seems like that's broken. Scams. Antiques, ornitals, batcams, around the group, Robin, okay. About that, right? Let's see.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
Yeah, it's that.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
I will try.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack.
Even if you
of course, not all of us have guns.
Something about accidents just before fact.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
I will. That's Alan guy. We need to call Cesar.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the...
Security. Quarantine lab. Okay. Secure lab. We have 2 places to go. here. 6 scientists.
My contract was up. I was going...
Okay, here it's solid. Then we're going then. Where should we go first? Security. When is that happening? I don't know. We're holding left.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please. This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What are you doing over here?
I administrate the systems of all of the various Peak 15 facilities.
Our medic is... well, he's not with us anymore. Mira's running the automatic systems for us.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Let's talk to this guy.
What do you want?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Honestly.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I could help.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need full cooperation if I'm going to help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralos' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay, Ventralos. Pressing them.
What's on your mind?
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
What?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditation.
Isn't that correct? Yeah. Where is the... Yeah. I think we don't go this place. So,
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before I'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
let's do this, boys. Girls. Gals, let's go.
Relieved. It's pleasant to see you well.
I'll see you later.
Grimly.
What's this place again?
I will hope it is so.
Okay, this one will get you. How can you tell jokes? So this hydrogen atom says to an... other hydrogen, I lost my electron.
I've heard this one.
And the other hydrogen says, man, are you sure? I'm positive.
Just shut up. God. I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... Yeah. You just have to.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Are you trying to be cryptic, or are you just nuts?
I wish I were crazy. It would be easier.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I heard you were at the Hot Labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the Hot Labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
See.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Collected for chemicals that can be combined to contract toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities as each chemical is poured. The equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work to a level of too much will spoil the results. Are these new? I can't remember these.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
She was up to something. Should be with the beds here. I lost the window there. Yeah. Thank you. No, it's fine. Nothing.
They came out of there.
What did I?
Who came out of what?
The synthetics that attacked you. Venezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Journal. Attacked by getting anti-lab, and now I told you they came from the sealed maintenance area. Maybe to get you inside. Maybe going on already. Analyze. You're right. Must be Dr. Cohen.
Is that the cure? You did it?
You don't know what?
I was ambushed in the lab you sent me to. If you set me up...
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it.
Look, you motherfucker.
The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
And I almost lost mine. Thanks is all I get? We need to be at peak to fight those aliens. Give us some Medigel.
Of course. Here.
Okay.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Okay, plus 4. I will yoink. Station. Back door. Maintenance. actually right. We need to go somewhere else. That's right. That's it. Through this door, right? Ventilation hole. Elevator to restricted area. For secure now. Venezia. Back. Let's go. This area now. I think this concludes our mission with Venezia.
Warning, Watchdog Protocol is active.
Watchdog Protocol. Question mark. Let's go now. What are these? Face. I need shields. I'm not going there. This is the other way around, seems like. Can you just not block me? Yes. So I can shoot. Sweet. What's this place? Security post, right? Yeah, we should have go from here. Right here. Okay. I think this is it. Right here, I will see the red night ring. On the other. South Tower. Overload is way too overpowered, but hey.
Get away from me!
They attacked me.
Nervously, I will keep my head down.
Should we talk to or something? Still shoot to kill. Okay, that's a problem. I need XP anyways. They attacked first. I don't care. They should have warned me. It's a restricted area for some reason. And they are probably picking material units here. This is the peaceful way to get one, probably, but yeah. Nothing make me quick say that. Okay, now left. Look at me really goes.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
That's not why Liara is here.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
much.